Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 20 online CFM game. We are now in week 5 of the 2022 season here in the Premier Madden League, and there is a lot to go over with our Miami Dolphins before we head into our Sunday Night Football matchup against the New England Patriots. And yes, we are playing the Patriots user this time and not their CPU. First things first, we have a couple of frustrated players on the roster, including our former backup running back Boston Scott. Yes, I said former. I'll get into that in just a second, because first things first, let's talk about the trade that the Dolphins and the 49ers have pulled off before this Sunday Night Football matchup. We have Colin Johnson being shipped to San Francisco, and in return for our former first-round draft pick, we get a future second-round draft pick from the 49ers and D Ford. Especially with the Malik Harrison injury last week. Remember, Harrison, broken collarbone, gone for half the season. D Ford ended up being a player that we could kind of use as a left outside linebacker, maybe an end. We'll see how he fits exactly in the system, but he's definitely a body that we could use in return for Colin Johnson. Johnson was a bit expendable after we got Robert Woods in free agency. Once we get Jakeem Grant back, we'll have Woods, Grant, Perriman, and Hopkins. So we put Colin Johnson on the block to see what we could get. It just never really worked out with Colin Johnson, unfortunately, so we move on from him, and we move up Boston Scott in the running back depth chart. Lynn J. Dixon fumbled 2 times in last week's loss to the Buffalo Bills, so the coaching staff has decided to bench Lynn J. in favor of Boston Scott. You cannot argue with the results. When Boston Scott is on the field, good things happen, so we'll see if he can help us get back in the win column against our division rivals. Yes, we're playing division rivals once again, the New England Patriots. We are underway on SNF, Patriots versus Dolphins, and we're actually playing the Patriots user this time around. The Miami Dolphins still have not lost yet to the Patriots in this CFM. I mean, there's only so many times you can beat the same guy over and over before he finally pulls out a win, right? Well, let's see what happens. 3rd down and 3. Khalil Tate looking to pass. He's going to have some time looking outside. That is DeAndre Hopkins making the catch, getting the first down. RPO, that's Rashad Perriman outside. Jakeem Grant gone for at least one more week, so we got Perriman in that slot once again. 2nd down and 5. Tate's got time rolling the pocket. Middle of the field, Colin Johnson. Colin Johnson's gone. I don't know why I got his name in my mouth still. That's Robert Woods making the catch. 3rd down and 1. We run it with Boston Scott, and he's getting positive yards. So far, so good with Scott. RPO once again, but this time Perriman is snuffed by Jonathan Jones. Up the middle, it's Scott again. Looked like we had some potential in that run, but it is shut down. So 3rd down and long, 5 wide. Khalil Tate with the ball middle. Hopkins! Oh, he had it, but he loses it. DeAndre Hopkins can't make the catch in traffic, and our opening drive ends in a field goal. That is good by Joey Sly. Joey Sly had some struggles in the last game. It's good to see him make a field goal. Of course, last week's game was in windy, rainy conditions, and quite frankly, not the greatest at kicking in those conditions. So I'm glad to see that the skies are clear for this matchup against the Patriots, but I would have loved to see our 99 overall receiver make that catch on 3rd down. For now, we focus on the defensive end, where we have Philip Dorsett in motion, Jabril Cox snuffing that play. It was interesting to see the Patriots run a bit of a jet sweep there, because that's something I have not seen the Patriots do in this entire CFM, and we played them for 4 seasons as we dropped the pick on 2nd down and swapped the ball on 3rd down. There is a flag on the play, and thankfully for us, it is holding, so we can easily decline that penalty and force the punting unit to step on the field. But yeah, it was interesting to see the Patriots kind of mix things up, because for the most part, we kind of know what we get from the Patriots. Their offensive play style has been the same for this entire CFM, but it's good to see them trying to make some adjustments. They might actually be trying to get some blood tonight, trying to work themselves into the AFC East division picture here, because if we sweep the Patriots, then they have a big hole to dig themselves out of as far as trying to win the division. Looking to take a shot, it's Tate in the corner. It's Hopkins again with the catch. Hot start for the passing offense, and just getting it to Robert Woods, and Woods is definitely shining tonight. Woods has been rising in the depth chart with Jakeem Grant getting hurt, and now Colin Johnson getting traded. activated, and he is answering the bell. The veteran doing his thing, as well as DeAndre Hopkins, who is dominant. Again, it's Hopkins on the catch. Hopkins juking all the way to the 3-yard line. It's a pitch. It's Boston Scott trying to turn the corner, cannot, losing a couple of yards in the process. We start the second quarter 5 wide. Tate to Rucker. The tight end Rucker gets the touchdown. And yeah, Jeremy Rucker is continuing to be I don't want to say a key part of our offense, but definitely a big part of our offense. No, pun intended there, since he's a big tight end. But Rucker once again making positive plays for us. We go to Rucker, he comes up with the ball, so he's gonna get his number called. Oh no, that's Wilson outside on the kick return, the punter to beat, and he's gone. The Patriots get a badly needed kick return touchdown. Anything to help them prevent this game from turning into a blowout, which some of these Patriots and Dolphins game do end up swinging into that ugly direction. But we'll see if the kick return can give the Patriots some momentum. But the Patriots, more than anything else, need to figure out pass defense. That's what's really killing them early on. Here's Tate. He's got time, and that's a big story right now. The fact that there's no pass rush. That's going to be just a bad sack taken there. Chase Winovich, I believe his name is, getting the sack. That was all on me right there. We had a couple of people underneath. So now it's 3rd down and 8 after that slight sell job. Here's Tate rolling the pocket, buying time, going middle. Hopkins again. This time Hopkins making the catch in traffic, and he is now on fire. Double me is activated. Tate is taking the shot downfield, but it's swatted by Jonathan Jones. I guess that counted as a double team since the ball floated in the air so long. It looked like the safety was able to rotate, so we lose double me. It's now 2nd down and 5 after the penalty. Here's Tate dancing underneath Robert Woods, making another catch. Minimal gain though. 3rd down and 3. We're gonna go to Boston Scott, and Scott once again answering the bell. And yeah, it's looking like a great decision to bring Boston Scott as the starter. Here's Scott again. Can't get away. Looked like a gaping hole, but once again his middle linebacker able to shut it down. 2nd down. Here's Perriman in motion. Those jet sweeps just don't feel the same with Perriman instead of Jakeem Grant. I don't know why, they just don't. 3rd down, 5 wide yet again. Rucker yet again. His 2nd touchdown of the first half. Tate to Rucker is a dynamic connection indeed. That time he was as open as it gets in the middle of the field, and it's now a 7-17 game. The Patriots offense has not been on the field in quite a while. Remember, we've been on back-to-back touchdown drives, and then the Patriots got a kick return touchdown. So we'll see what Sam Darnold, feeling a bit cold, what he can do. The Patriots are without Sony Michel today, so James White is the primary running back, not just receiving, but also just running the ball. He'll be 3 downs on the field as Graham drops his 2nd touchdown of the interception of the first half. It's now 3rd down and 9. Thomas Graham's not going to miss on the sack of Sam Darnold, and a 3 and out. After all that time on the bench, Sam Darnold looking to cook up a nice drive. Back to the bench he goes, and this dynamic Dolphins offense back on the field. It's a screen to Boston Scott, but no one blocking Stephon Gilmore. Loss of 5, and now we're kind of in our own end zone here. Got to be careful as we pitch it to Lynn J. Dixon. That's Lynn J's first touch of this entire game. 3rd down and 13, man in motion. Tate looking to take a shot, only a 3-man rush. Rolling the pocket is Tate, looking downfield. That is Woods. That's nearly intercepted by Trey Dean, the safety out of Florida. Instead, it's going to be a punt, a 3 and out, and a shank, an absolute shank. Only 27 net yards after the Hawk punt. That went way far out of bounds, and the Patriots are already in field goal range with 2 minutes left in the first half. And that kick return is looming big, because even if the Patriots get a field goal here, they can maintain their position in this game. But that's a big sack for Jabril Cox. Timeout Miami, 4th down and 8. Field goal unit definitely on the field. It is up, and it is good by Blankenship. Miami with about 90 seconds left to work with here to try to make it a 2-possession game. The Patriots getting what they can get out of what was essentially a gifted drive on the shank punt. Man in motion, it's Perriman again. And once again, man, I don't know what it is. Is it the elusive rating of Jakeem Grant, the juke rating, the acceleration, whatever it is? It just feels different, man. Perriman once again making the reception here. It's not going to be a first down. It's 3rd down and inches. No huddle for the Dolphins. Only 26 seconds left here, so the Dolphins in no rush at all. Play action on 3rd down and inches here as Tate running away the wrong way, and Billings, big Billings making the sack, and the Dolphins just going to punt this ball away. Not a great executed drive right there. We had about 90 seconds to work with, and instead of really, cooking, we kind of stymize ourselves. And how well we've been playing in this first half offensively, I feel like having a 7-point lead is not satisfying. You know, we've kind of left the window open, and the Patriots are trying to get something going before they end the first half, but that check down underneath will draw a close to what has been quite the first half in this game. So we end up kicking the ball to New England here, and if they can figure something out, you know, their defense is starting to cook. Let's see if their offense can make something happen. Special teams is cooking. Wilson nearly broke off another big one there. Here is Harris running the ball up the middle, getting a decent game. Man in motion once again is to sweep the door set. Watch out for Caden Stearns. He jukes him out the way. That's a name we haven't said yet. Caden Stearns. The defense has been playing well, but Stearns hasn't left his impact on this game the way he normally does, because he is usually pretty loud, and this is a pretty loud injury for the Miami Dolphins. Raekwon McMillan on the ground. We're already down one linebacker, Malik Harrison. Is McMillan gone for a while as well? Hopefully not. Second down and 23. Darnold with the time, with the space. He's going to use his legs to churn up field and get actually a gain of 11 yards. Good for Darnold here. Third down and long. Darnold with the ball, feeling the pressure, gets picked up, finding Harry on the slant, able to turn up field and get the first down. Good news, I guess I didn't show it in the video, but Raekwon McMillan is not seriously injured. He is fine. He is available to return, so a bit of a bullet dodge right there, because that would have been big, man, because you know, having McMillan gone, him and Jerome Baker do so well in the middle of the field in the run game and the passing game, so you know, that would have been a bad blow for us. So thankfully, you see McMillan's back on the field, but the Patriots are continuing to move this ball downfield. A very productive drive to start this second half. 3rd and 4. Oh, man in motion, but they run the ball with James White, and it's not going to work. You can do all that trickeration all you want, but the big boys inside, if they get a shed, it doesn't matter who's doing what, and that's exactly what happened there. Derek Brown, he's making his mark on this game. That was a big stand to make sure the Patriots didn't tie the game up, and let's get this offense going. Shovel option. Boston Scott shedding Stephon Gilmore to the side. That technically counts as a pass on the shovel option since it was a forward motion. That probably should have counted as an interception, trying to force the ball to DeAndre Hopkins. 3rd down and 4. Tate outside for the rookie Smith, and it's intercepted by Trey Dean. This time Dean gets the ball, and on the return, Dean all the way to the 32-yard line. Once again, the Patriots are gifted field position, already in field goal range, and we're just gifting the Patriots, you know, a kick return touchdown, at least 2 field goals here, if not a touchdown to get the lead. We're shooting ourselves in the foot right now. We're playing great, but you know, we're not playing smart right now, and it's costing us. 2nd down and 5. Here comes New England trying to run the ball with James White out the shotgun. Not going to work. 3rd down and 4. Once again out the shotgun, a run for White, and once again the big boys inside getting a shed. Hey, you'll take those breaks when you can get them. That time it was Christian Wilkins getting the stop. 4th and 2. Once again, 4th and short. The Patriots kick the field goal. They're playing smart, and as this game winds down, not a bad strategy. Let's see if their defense can continue to lock up one stop, and they really are in the driver's seat. As Khalil Tate looking to pass on 1st down, looking to be aggressive outside, Ruckert in space, and he's got the catch over Gilmore. Big gain to midfield. One more play at least before the end of the 3rd. Check down Boston Scott breaking the tackle, fighting off a next one before going out of bounds, and we start the 4th quarter off with an interception on the RPO. Tate's picked off by Jonathan Jones with the wheels and the lead for the New England Patriots. A fantastic play, sitting on the RPO bubble and taking advantage of the opportunity. Now the 2-point conversion. White outside, getting away from Jake Ryan, and a full touchdown lead for the Patriots. In a game it felt like Miami completely controlled in the first half. They are now losing touch in this one and in serious danger of losing back-to-back games. I mentioned it in the game against the Patriots when we played their CPU. Playing against the CPU a couple of times to start the season off could potentially make us rusty. And boy, oh boy, if that's not true, I don't know what else is going on right now. We are not playing great football, but it's time to come up clutch. And DeAndre Hopkins says, yes, sir, let me do my part. Here's Tate rolling the pocket, looking in the corner. Perriman both feet in bounds. Great drive being put together, and it's going to end with a Lynn J. Dixon touchdown run. PATO, so critical. Joey Sly up and good. Game is tied. That is championship mentality, the heart of a champion, and drawing a roughing the kicker penalty here. So this will for sure be a touchback at the 25-yard line. You're not going to put away the defending Super Bowl champions easily. So we got to continue fighting and do what we do best, play defense. Get a stop, let our offense try to win this game in the fourth quarter. James White, whoo-hoo. First down, watch out for Caden Stearns. He smells blood. Oh, Stearns. Oh, the Patriots get the ball back, and they get positive yardage out the play. It's actually 2nd down and 3. The ball gets advanced as that's going to be an incomplete pass. That was almost our big opportunity to change the momentum. Instead, 3rd down and 3. Darnold with the ball. Darnold outside. Oh, Ian Thomas making the catch outside. Xavier Howard in the area, but Thomas makes the gain to the 40-yard line. Near field goal range for Blankenship and the Patriots. Under 5 to go in the game. Stearns once again inches away from a game-changing play. Sam Darnold under 100 yards passing. Can he go over? Oh no, they go over the allotted time on the play clock. A bad delay of game penalty turns a 3rd and 2 to a 3rd and 7. Darnold looking to pass. Quick out, and it's the former Dolphin, Devontae Parker, making his first impact in this game. And once again, a 3rd down conversion for the Patriots, and the clock is starting to become a serious issue in this one. Man in motion, play action, Darnold time, middle open. Oh, it's Harry to the 2-yard line. And the Patriots looking for the lead, and they want to win a touchdown, not a field goal. Nowhere goes Harris. Timeout by the Dolphins, being aggressive. 2nd down. Oh, what a hit from Jake Ryan. The Dolphins are playing fierce and ferocious on defense now, and they have to for at least one more play. 3rd down. It's Stearns absolutely depleting James White and ending this drive off with a field goal attempt for the lead. It's a chip shot, and it's good from Blankenship. 1:57 for the Dolphins to just at least get a field goal to send the game to OT, or try to win this game in regulation. Down to their timeouts. It will be the Dolphins starting at the 26-yard line after the return. Man in motion. It's Robert Woods outside. Good block from Hopkins. Woods trying to get out of bounds. He cannot. Big tackle there by the Patriots. 2nd down. It's a run. It's Boston Scott. Scott's got the 1st down, but the time will continue to chew down and go against the Miami Dolphins. More than anything else, we got to play for at least the field goal here as we run hurry up, and we're actually going to run the ball again with Boston Scott. Decent gain, but you know, a 4-yard gain is not justifiable in this situation. We got to go downfield. Look how much time is gone on 2nd down and 6. Tate rolling, setting, firing. It's Hopkins. He gets out of bounds and stops the clock at midfield. About 15 yards away from field goal range. Boston Scott, huge lane up the middle. Scott all the way to the 34-yard line. This is field goal range for the Dolphins. Still sitting on that final timeout. Running no huddle again. Tate getting the offense set here. 20 seconds left at this point. No need to jeopardize field goal range for us, so we're gonna check it down to Boston Scott. That was a bit dicey, and that will definitely be the final passing play, or final offensive play we have. It's time to bring out the kicker, Joey Sly. Run the clock down to 3 seconds to make this hopefully the last play of regulation, and hopefully this kick can send the game to OT. But the Patriots, with all 3 of their timeouts, will use a timeout here to ice Joey Sly and put all the pressure on a man who missed 2 PATs and a field goal in his previous game. Can he do it? Sly for the tie. Good! And we are going to overtime in what has been a very interesting game. This game has went through all sorts of ebbs and flows. The Dolphins had all the momentum. Then the Patriots started picking up some steam. The Dolphins feeling themselves, and the Dolphins win the coin toss. They will receive the start overtime. Will Sam Darnold even have a chance to try to answer what Khalil Tate and the boys are going to do? Here's Dotson on the kick return. He falls forward to the 24-yard line as we start off with a run. Boston Scott, big lane. Scott with a great start to overtime, a gain at 13 yards. Next play, it's Scott again following the blocks. Look at Scott bursting through the hole. Boston Scott, the 20, the 10, and down at the 9. Boston Scott with a major gain. Here's Lynn J. Dixon subbing in for Scott. Outside Dixon. Ball game. Miami walks it off in OT with 3 gashing runs. Boston Scott with a gain on a first down. Next play, Scott with a huge run, and then Dixon subbing in finishes off the Patriots. The best effort the Patriots have given us in this CFM, but it's still not enough. The Dolphins are still undefeated against the Patriots in the Premier Madden League by a hair. But wins and losses are the only thing that matter at the end of the day. A great effort for us in a game that, like I said, I felt like we were giving it away. In my personal opinion, I felt like that was a game that I was giving away more than like we were just losing, you know? But still, shout out to the Patriots user. GG to him, man. Well fought game. Like, the Patriots dude, man, like, he's definitely a guy that I had fun playing against because, you know, we usually compete and we have some great games. At least once a season, we always have a great game with the Patriots. But, you know, for whatever reason, we just always seem to come up with that clutch play. Got a bit fortunate getting the coin toss in OT, so we'll take that. We'll take the victory. DeAndre Hopkins is pretty chill. He had a good game. Boston Scott over 100 yards, especially after that OT session. So he's got to be feeling pretty good about himself. And yeah, that'll do it for today's video. Leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed what you guys saw today. Subscribe for more Madden 20 gameplays, especially if you guys want to keep up with this Dolphins CFM. Let me know what you guys think about the Colin Johnson for the second round pick and D4 trade in the comment section below, because that was definitely a big trade. Hopefully we're not done trading just yet with our Dolphins before the week 8 trade deadline. And on that note, I will catch you guys next time. Thank you, as always, for watching.